Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
Hi, Mr. McDonald.
Hi, Mr. McDonald.
This is Drama Journal number 9.
Number 9.
And this journal is about the creation of our mind skit.
Yep.
Me and Aaron were partners, if you didn't get that already. And we did our skit on a really horrible first date.
Yeah. And I kept doing everything wrong. And she kept getting pissed off and more pissed off.
And then I paid the waiter to pie him in the face.
Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah. Basically, what I think we did well is that we put a lot of planning into it. Because the planning didn't fall through properly, which led to our skit being a complete, absolute failure.
Yeah, and we got a lot of ideas. And then we got rid of some of them.
And then we got more.
Yeah.
That was the problem, is that the more ideas we got, the more we had to get rid of.
Yeah.
Or else our skit would have been like 30 minutes.
But basically what we did is we just decided on everything we were going to do, and then we improvised it, all those different things.
Yeah. It kind of had to be, considering a lot of things didn't fall through properly due to lack of listening skills.
Yeah. And we had a lot of stuff going on. Like, we had a lot of extra people and a lot of props, and so that was really hard to get organized.
Yeah. I think if we would have worked more on organizing it, like, if things hadn't fallen through so last minute, we would have spent at least one complete dry run through.
Yeah.
It would have gone 10 times better.
Yeah.
We would have been able to pull that skit off perfectly with one complete dry run through.
Yeah.
Not like a half-assed dry run through, where it's like, okay, you're going to do this, 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 and this, we're going to be here, and you're going to be there, and do this when we do this.
Yeah.
But actually, like, sat down and done the entire thing, but that wasn't really within our grasp at the time.
I really like that project, because a lot of the time you think about what you're saying, like, way more than the movement.
What you're actually doing.
Yeah, but the movement's just as important as your speaking.
It's actually kind of more important if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because as much as you can say something, if you don't put emotion behind it or physical
like body language
being, then it's like useless. That'd be like telling someone that you're like in love with them and being like slumped over against a wall.
Because words have no meaning.
Because technically words don't exist.
Mr. McDonald wisdom.
Yeah. We should make a hashtag for that. Anyway, I think that the project was very difficult in a way because it wasn't something we're used to. And, I mean, it's kind of like the rant project, but it was completely different too.
Yeah, like you had to do it without saying anything.
And it required so much more prep. Because you can practice something at home for speaking, but when you're doing something with a partner and you rely on other people and you can't say anything during it, everything has to work or else it just falls apart.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that we learned from this. If we don't put the preparation time into it, enough full preparation time, things won't go as well as they should have.
And I definitely think that Matt Dorn's and then Dean and Mike's were the best.
Dean and Mike's was definitely the best. I think it's because it was the most simple, honestly.
I like Matt Dorn's better.
What did Matt Dorn do again?
He was like the mad scientist.
Oh yeah, never mind. Matt Dorn's, I think they were kind of equally good in their own ways.
Yeah.
I think it's because they were so simple.
They were both definitely hilarious.
They were hilarious, but it was the simplicity. Because they didn't use a whole bunch of people. They didn't rely on other people to get their own work done. They did their work themselves.
Well, Matt had Chris, but Chris was just lying there.
He didn't do anything.
And we got up and killed him.
Yeah. But that doesn't really take a lot of effort. Like, it doesn't take a lot of planning to make one person do something, but when you're trying to coordinate, like, 6 people...
Yeah.
Like, I think that if we redid our skit, we'd have to do it with a lot less people.
Yeah.
Less people, less work, less worry. And I think that one of the best things about Dean and Mike's was how they didn't really actually do all that much.
Yeah, it was just like really simple, but they made it hilarious at the same time.
Because they picked something that everyone could relate to.
Yeah.
I mean...
Adele likes to go on shrooms, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, you know me. But...
Anyways,
but I guess what we're trying to say here is if you do something that people can at least have heard of or seen on TV, or like being completely whacked out of your mind, unable to process anything, is funny. Like, you can make it really funny.
Yeah.
You make this clinical seriousness, then I guess it'd be less funny. But like, it was so simple, and the situations and Dean's and Matt's and Mike's were so simple that.
Yeah, and the props were like amazing too, especially with the shaving cream.
The shaving cream and the whipped cream can.
Yeah.
Everyone was so confused. Little things like that really made the skit.
Yeah. And I think that pretty much covers it.
What else can we say about ours? I think we're missing something big about ours.
Oh, we used a lot of props for ours.
We could have used less. Should have used less.
Yeah.
Somebody drank our grape juice.
It was Jacob Wagner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, bye, Mr. McDonald.
Bye, Mr. McDonald.